your girl Kathy. I'm back at it with another video. If you didn't already know, I'm a black belt in United States Black Cat Kempo. I want to teach you some tactics and techniques on self-defense that will help you stay in shape. You ready? Let's go. Today I'm going to be sharing with you how to throw a proper punch. So we're going to start with the following. No rings, number one, and that's for safety. Number two, what do you do with your hand?
I'm not sure what to do with my hand.
How do you ball it up into a fist? Let me show you how. So you're going to take your fingers and you're going to bring them down. You're going to take your thumb and you're going to bring it here on your hand. So this is a proper fist. Do not stick your thumb in the inside. Do not lay it over the top here. It goes here. So now we're going to go into our actual punch and your stance, where your body is going to be. So generally you want to have your strong leg in the back, and you're going to use your body's motion when you're doing a punch. So that's going to use all of your power here from your hips when you turn into a punch. So let's just practice. You want both hands up to start off with. That's because this one's going to block, this one's going to punch. One on first, one on second. So I have my right leg behind me. I'm strong here in my core, and I'm going to bring my hands up. Now my hands are going to be out slightly. Remember, I'm a black belt in karate, not boxing. So I'm going to be here, and I'm going to go and throw this right fist out. So it's here over by my back right ear. So when I do that, I'm going to turn and punch. So my left hand comes over here by my left ear, and it's ready to protect when I need to. My right fist comes out and it turns knuckles down. So those two front knuckles are what I'm hitting with. This back leg, as you can see here, my hip has turned and I'm in full punching mode right now. So I'm going to bring the most power when I do this punch. And back, you can punch straight from here. But this is where it's going to bring you the most power when you use that back hip. Now let's get into a little pad work. So I'm going to bring over my partner, my uke in karate you would say, and I'm going to hit this pad here. So move over to the right a little bit. All right, so same thing. You're going to go ahead and have your hands up, and you're going to have your right leg back, and your right hand is going to be by your right ear. So when I go ahead with my punch here, I'm aiming for the center of this. So that's the center of this pad here, and I'm going to go ahead and turn. Punch, back, turn, punch, back, turn, punch, back. Now when I'm punching with those front two knuckles like we talked about. Very important so you do not injure yourself. Couple more. Punch, back. Really commit to that target. Back. Keep the other hand up so that you can be ready for anything. Back. Punch, back. Now if you're going to be using pads, make sure you're using gloves. Your hands can be very tender and you don't want to bang them up too much, especially if you're a girl. Alright, so let's get into some punches with some gloves. I have my OGs here. These are my tried and true. These are with wraps and a full glove here. We're not going to use them today just for simplicity. I'm going to use these guys. So just remember, when you're punching, you really want to be taking it easy right now while you're building your skill. So don't go on that bag all ham at 100%. Take it easy on anybody you're working with, whether it's a live person or some pads. So let me just show you how we do this with some pads. And then bring my partner back over here. And we're going to follow the same stance. I'm going to have my right leg behind. I'm going to have my left forward and my right hand by my right ear. So we're going to go in with some jabs. So we're going to follow the same procedure. It's going to be those front two knuckles, and that's going to be your forward hand. Okay? So my jab is going to come up here. This is my setup punch. So jab, back. This one's going to stay right by my ear, my right ear. Left out, back. Same thing. I'm turning my left hip to give me that power so I can get extra push in my punch. So then we're going to go ahead and do a jab cross. So it's going to be left, right. So 1, 2, 1, 2. The girls are going to start barking here. So Set yourself up. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. Now these can be head shots or they can be body shots. So depending what you got going on, you can do a little exercise. 2 on the top, 2 on the bottom. Don't really hit your partner here. 1, 2, 1, 2. And you'll notice you're gonna get a good sweat here. Just give it a few more minutes. Take your break when you need to. Breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. Make sure you hydrate.
Keep going.
2 on the top, 2 on the bottom. 2 on the top, 2 on the bottom. 2 on the top, 2 on the bottom. 2 on the top, 2 on the bottom.